So I wanted to talk a bit about the importance of setting intentions. Yeah, we all set intentions. Oh, I have good intentions, I have nothing but good intentions. But you may or may not have heard the saying, which is, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. The importance of setting an intention and following it through is the value of your life. Oh, it's so dramatic. I know, it's a bit dramatic, but let me explain why. Doing what you say you're gonna do represents the amount of integrity you have. It represents your commitment to yourself. It represents your self-worth, your self-value, and how much people around you mean to you in some way is how much you mean to yourself. So if you are a person who constantly goes around and commits to doing things that you never do, and you don't give a shit, and you don't even let people know, like, yeah, I know I promised that last night, but I was drinking, but we were just at dinner, but it was just in passing. I mean, look, I'm guilty of it too. I tell people I'm gonna call them back every time I talk to them and every time I hang up the phone, and I actually never call people back. Like, it's become more of a figure of speech for me to say, great, I'll call you later, and I'm not gonna call you later. But I had to be aware of that, because that is still a form of not doing what you say you're gonna do, and there are people who get disappointed because they wait for your phone calls, for example. Or last night at dinner, you say to someone, oh my God, I saw this amazing YouTube video, I'm gonna send you the link. Send them the link, or don't say it, or send it to them right then and there as you're talking about it. Or the next day, send them a text and say, I can't find the link. Sorry, I'm not sending it to you. But don't just say things and then forget about them, and like everyone just thinks it's normal to make commitments that no one ever follows through with. Well, it's the same with yourself and your life, and it's the same with intentions, okay? So I read in a book written by a woman called Diana Cooper. She had a wonderful definition of intention, and I have been obsessed with the concept ever since. But like, if you think about this, and this goes back to the Greek god Diana, or better yet, in Greek, she's known as Artemis. She is the master of intention, okay? When you set an intention in your mind and in your life, you can imagine that you are an archer pulling back your bow in tension, focusing on your target and letting it fly. Let that arrow hit the target. That's your intention, is doing what you say you're gonna do. Small, medium, large, extra large, gigantic, multi-million, whatever it is. Children, family, husband, looks, weight, body, life. Choose your intention. Choose what it is you want. Set your intentions and achieve them. And here's another analogy I like to tell my friends, because they love to hang out with me and hear about all this stuff. They're sick of it. Would you put the name of a town into the Google map that you were driving to without a specific address and say, I'm kind of just going in that area? And someone would say, but aren't you going to meet someone? Yeah, but I'm just sort of driving into that area. Like, you know exactly where you're going when you set off on your journey. And that's exactly the way you need to start. I don't want to say you need to, but like, I suggest that you start looking at your life is like, know where you're going, know why you're going there, and just get there and do it. And don't let anything hold you back. Set your intentions. Hold your bow and arrow and shoot. Hit your targets. And when those targets are hit, you can start setting bigger targets, because it's like practice. You get better and better, and it gets easier and easier.